The evening was dark and stormy, a perfect backdrop for a story that would leave everyone questioning what they thought they knew. A small diner, the kind that felt stuck in time, sat on the corner of a sleepy street. Inside, a young waitress named Lucy nervously adjusted her apron, her hands shaking as she tried to steady her breath. She'd been working here for months, but tonight was different. It was her last night. You see, Lucy had made a mistake, a costly one. A customer, a tall black man, had walked in and ordered a meal. Nothing out of the ordinary, or so she thought. But the looks from the other patrons were unmistakable. A few seconds after she served him, the manager stormed over. "You're fired," he hissed, as everyone stared in silence. The reason? She'd served the wrong kind of people. The weight of those words hung in the air like a thunderclap. The man, known only as Marcus, remained calm. He didn't get upset, didn't raise his voice. In fact, he almost seemed to pity her. But the way he looked at her, it wasn't with judgment. It was something else. Something deeper. As Lucy gathered her things and walked out, she didn't know that this event would lead her into a labyrinth of secrets and danger that she could never have imagined. Marcus wasn't just any ordinary man. He was a mystery wrapped in shadows, a man with a past that was darker and more complicated than anything Lucy could ever dream of. Days passed, and Lucy found herself obsessed with the man. What was it about him that had triggered such a bizarre chain of events? She didn't know why, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something about Marcus wasn't what it seemed. Then, one fateful night, as she wandered the city streets looking for any sign of what had happened to him, she stumbled upon a note, a cryptic message that would change everything. The note led her to a building, hidden in plain sight. A warehouse, abandoned yet alive with whispers of secrets. Inside, she found a box, small and unassuming. But when she opened it, her heart stopped. Inside was a stack of cash, enough to make anyone's jaw drop. But it wasn't just money, there was something else. A file with Marcus's name on it. And so, the story began to unravel. The deeper Lucy dug, the more she realized Marcus wasn't just a man who had walked into a diner. He was part of something much larger, something dangerous. With every turn, she uncovered more, a fortune, buried deep in the underworld, waiting for someone to find it. But what was the cost of that knowledge? As Lucy continued to search for answers, she discovered that Marcus was no victim. He was the orchestrator of something bigger than anyone could understand. He had been watching her, studying her. Why? Was it for the money? Was he testing her? The stakes grew higher with every revelation. Lucy was drawn into a game of cat and mouse, one where nothing was as it seemed, and trust was a commodity more valuable than gold. The web of deceit around Marcus was thicker than she could have ever imagined, and now, she was tangled in it. In the final confrontation, the truth came out. Marcus, the mysterious figure, wasn't just hiding his wealth. He was hiding something much darker. His true identity was far from what Lucy had believed, and his plans for the fortune went beyond anything she could have predicted. But just as she thought she understood everything, one final twist shattered her expectations. In the last moments, as Marcus revealed his true intentions, Lucy's world was turned upside down. The money, the secrets, the lies, they were all part of a bigger picture. But the question remained, what was his true game? And where did Lucy fit into it? As the screen faded to black, the unanswered questions lingered in the air, leaving the audience hanging on every word. Would Lucy find a way to escape the web of deception? Would Marcus's secrets finally be exposed? Or was this just the beginning of something even darker? The story wasn't over. It had only just begun.